Hi, welcome down to the Devon Koi Pond. So I'm filming this video today right after last week's video because we had a bit of an occurrence. So I've got this video. I'll show you the unboxing of the item I've got first. We'll go over to that. I'll unbox that in the workshop, show you the item I've got, and then I'll show you what actually happened and the things I had to do to retrieve said item, which was a little bit of a swim in the pond. Rather exciting this time of year, but there. So let's go over to the unboxing first, and then I'll go into what happened. So let's catch that in the workshop. We're in the man cave this morning because, yep, you've guessed it, we've got another unboxing. We've got another new koi pond toy. This week we're going to be unboxing something special. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else use one on a koi pond, on any video on YouTube or anywhere. But this little item here I think will be dead handy. It was reasonably cheap when I used to use them years ago, working on different projects, and that they used to be a very expensive item. These days these kind of things can be picked up, plugged into your phone, but I've bought one with its own screen and recorder. So what we've got here is an endoscope, okay, or boroscope, whichever you like to call it. I used to call them boroscopes because we shove them in bores. This one here, off the Bay of Evil again, that nasty place, but it was £25.86 I think, very cheap, okay, and we're gonna be able to use this and hopefully shove it down the bottom drain and have a look along the pipe and see how blocked up it is. It can be shoved into the filters. I'm hoping also be able to slide it along the bottom of the pond, shove it in that end of the bottom drain and have a look in the pot and maybe get into the pipe that way. If not, I'm going to go into the pipe through the vortex with it. Now this one, as I said, £25.86. I have opened the box before and had a look, as you always do. But what we've got is a recorder unit. So it's got its own screen. It records video 1080p. You can buy them with different types of cable. You can get one with a soft cable or a semi-rigid cable. I've gone for the semi-rigid cable one, which is 10 meters. I thought, well, 10 meters, it'll give me plenty to poke down the bottom drain. So it comes with that. Comes with a little stand to rest it on, also very good. Instruction manual. Comes with some fittings to clip over the end of the camera. A little hook, a little magnet, and a angled mirror for you to see it 90 degrees. Yeah, for you to see it 90 degrees to the camera head. Could be very handy. So there you go. It's got a spot on the side. It's got a lead for plugging it directly into your computer. A USB port, SSD card slot. I've got an 8 gig card in it at the moment, and a charging point. So this camera, I'm presuming being USB, you can plug it straight in to your PC as well. So let's turn the little beastie on and see what we can see a minute. So there we go. It's it's working. So without further ado, we'll pop out and stick it down the bottom drain and see what we can see. Might be amusing, you never know. So let's pop out there a minute and have a quick look. Right, so trying to stick the camera down my bottom drain with just the wire didn't prove too successful. It started curling around on itself, a bit flexible. So I have brushed out my bottom drain pipe a couple of times through this year, and I've got a set of these electrician's rods which do the job quite successfully. A little brush on the end. I've got a couple of quite sharp bends in the pipe. And an ordinary set of drain rods you just wouldn't get round there. But these are nice, strong and tough, so I've got a little brush that I put on the end, push up and down the bottom drain, give it a sweep. I'd already done it before I bought the camera, but having got the camera I thought, oh, let's have a look down the bottom drain. So trying to stick the camera down the bottom drain with its wire. The wire is, although it's stiff, it's still too flexible to go in a 4-inch pipe. There's enough room for it to fold up on itself. So I attached the camera to the end of one of these rods and stuck it down the bottom drain. So what I did was I made up a ball so the camera would rest and screw a rod in. Great, shove it on down the drain. Fantastic job. Went on down, gave a lovely view down the drain. Not a lot to look at actually down the drain unless there's something blocking it. So I have got a bit of footage. I'll try and stick in a clip or two of it, but there's nothing really to look at in the pipe if there's nothing in there. It's just shines all the way down through and you can't see anything until you get to the end. Now, that was the mistake. I let this come out in the bottom drain down the bottom, and when it came out in the bottom drain it snagged. And would it come back? I gave it a good half an hour. I couldn't get it back. So there was only one thing for it. I had to go into the bottom drain. I give it the final hardest yank I could, and I broke the rod. Literally, I cracked the nipple and the rod. So nothing else for it. Had to go diving in the pond. So here we are, having a dive in the pond. Fantastic stuff. Hope you enjoy it as much as I did. It was great fun. Nothing like getting in the pond at this time of the year. Water was a little bit chilly, but needs must, and you're not a real koi keeper till you've been in your pond. But don't do it in the winter. So let's pop over and have a look at the security cam footage, because our indoors wasn't here, so all I had was a security camera filming it, and I didn't really pop the camera up on the tripod and film myself going in. I thought, no, let's just watch what's on the security cam afterwards. It'd be more of a laugh. So here we go. So I hope you enjoyed that little excursion into the pond. The camera, yes, it's worth having. If you've got a problem with your bottom drain, it'll do the trick. You can go down there and you can see what the problem is. I can't fault the electrician's rods. I've had them for a few years. Fantastic things. Never pulled the end off one before, but it was really caught. It had caught back on the lip inside the bottom drain where the pipe sticks into it. It was catching on the lip, and there's just no way it would come back. And I was really pulling on it to snap it like that. I had a pair of grips on it and was tugging and tugging and banging it, and it just wouldn't go. And I could see on the camera that the head was out in the actual bottom of the bottom drain. I just pushed it too far. If I'd stopped before I got there, it wouldn't have got stuck. But there you go, you live and learn. I'll still stick it down there again, but next time I stick it down there is going to be in the summer, because if I'm going to go back down there again, I want to make sure the water's a lot warmer. So for this week, from Devon, happy ponding. Bye for now.